guys, this is Panda, and I am just going to be doing a quick overhead shot video of my coloring book collection. For the most part, I got most of these and the markers that I have as birthday gifts, and I wanted to thank everybody who sent me something for my birthday. I honestly haven't gotten presents apart from maybe, you know, some help on my power bill for like, I don't know, 15-20 years. So it really meant a lot to be able to get presents on my birthday, and I just wanted to thank everybody who sent them. And I will try to put thanks in the comments, as far as if anybody has like a Twitter or anything. I'll try to thank you in the not in the comments, the description. If you guys want to see who was awesome enough to send me something and maybe follow them on Twitter, I'll try to leave as many people as I can in the description. And also, you can get all of these books on Amazon if you are interested in any of them. I don't have any kind of sponsor links or anything. I just know that that's where they all came from. Some of them I bought myself several months ago, so they're not all birthday gifts, but I just wanted to show them all off in one video. I want to start with this marker set that I got is one of those big like professional artist alcohol marker sets. It's actually not a full set because I don't have all the numbers, and I'm kind of disappointed in, like, for example, how many different reds and pinks they have and how many different flesh tones and browns they have, but they only have, like, the colors I would use the most. They only have like 3 or 4 purples, maybe 8 different blues, and like a few greens, and they just don't have a lot of the colors that I would actually be using. So I wasn't really too happy with that, but I probably will use a lot of them anyway, especially if I can get the hang of using these the way they're supposed to be used. Like, I don't ever draw or anything, so it would just be for coloring mostly. But I made this box out of here, let me move these books first. Out of just a cardboard box that I actually taped big bubble wrap envelope around the sides, and then put get this out of the way. I actually taped bubble wrap around the sides and then put a layer of contact paper that's like a carbon fiber type of print around it. And I used a bunch of different stickers from all the different sticker packs that I've gotten over the last year or so. So there's like a bunch of different funky stickers on here. There's several from The Last of Us. There's Billie Eilish. There's a lot of Galaxy print ones. There's some Pusheen cat ones, and a lot of NASA Galaxy ones, and TYT. So I like decorating stuff with my stickers, a bunch of different ones. So I'm happy with this box. They all fit in here perfectly, so I was kind of happy to have a box just the right size to put them in. So I have used those on one picture that I colored, and I will have to, let me see if I have that picture in my folder. Oh, I totally forgot about those. Hold on. Let's see here. This is the pictures that I've already done. I did this one with a set of markers that I bought. I don't think I uploaded that video. I did a video on this other set of markers I bought on Amazon back in April, and they turned out to be a really good value. But then when I colored this picture, and I used like 3 different blues on it, 2 of those markers ended up drying out completely just from this picture. So I actually returned that set and got the alcohol markers instead. which are supposed to last a lot longer, and I think you can refill them. I'm not for sure, but yeah, I did this one picture out of one of my coloring books that I'll show you. I thought I had my other... Oh, you know what? I sent the other one to my dad, so I don't have that one. I did a picture with the alcohol markers, but I don't have it anymore, so I can't show that one off. But these are basically ones that I planned on coloring. Well, these are ones that I tore out of books that I had before and then gave them away because I only wanted a few of the pictures. So I don't have like the books anymore, but these are pictures I wanted out of them. So that's just what's in there. And then let's get... Okay, so this is one of the marker sets I got for my birthday. It's a comic, it's called like a comic artist, comic colors type of thing. It's 2 different rows of really bright colored marker, double tip markers. It's a 48 count, and it has a lot of the other colors in it that I like. So, you know, if the alcohol markers don't have it, I can probably find it in here. And I haven't used these yet, so I might do a review like on all the 2 different markers that I have now and see which ones are best for coloring. And I also got these pens. These are Galaxy palette pens. I'm under the impression these are like gel pen type markers. I don't like that they included a clear one. Like, I'm not really going to use a clear one, so it's not like necessary. I wish they would have had a different color, like another purple color. And then there's black, silver, purple, wine red, blue, turquoise, green, red, and pink. So I can't wait to try those out and see what those look like when I color with them. And this is one of the newer ones I got. This is a small size, but it has a lot of pages in it, and I'm really happy that it has like these full color Thomas Kinkade style painting pictures in here. So like I could always like frame 1 or 2 of them if I really like them. And it tells you basically what colors to use for the other one, for the ones that you color. Of course, they're not going to turn out anywhere near that good. It's not like I'm an actual artist or anything. But Lion King is my favorite Disney cartoon movie from when I was a kid. Aladdin was one of my favorites too. This is one of my favorite pictures. I like that. I like the Sorcerer Mickey. It's really cool. That's one of my favorites too. I like all the colors that are in the outfits and the rug and stuff. So yeah, I think that was kind of worth the price if you like Disney, or if you like animated pictures, or just want a smaller size coloring book or something for like any. That's a good one for adults too. Like most of the Disney ones aren't really for adults. And of course, I love Tokidoki, so I've had these for a while. This is one of the first ones I got. It's all tore up, and I've got a few work in progresses in here, and I've got a few postcards from the postcard book in here too that I've been working on. But I like how these are single-sided and they're nice and thick pages. If you're gonna get any Tokidoki book, this is the one I would recommend, because the other ones have thinner pages that are double-sided. This is the one that you want for markers and paint and stuff. And of course I got an old Lisa Frank one. This is the other Tokidoki one right here that has thinner pages in it. It's called an ink book, which doesn't make sense because the other book is actually the thicker pages. These are double-sided and thin, so I'm not sure why it says ink book, but yeah, at least half the pages are pulled out of this one already because I've had it for so long. But I really like the lions are my favorite. This is one of my favorite pictures I'm probably going to try to do once I get the hang of all the markers, because I don't want to mess up on it. But it's got a lot of cool pictures in it. So I'm a huge Tokidoki fan. So I've got those, and I've got the calendars and all that. And then we've got this one's like here. This is one of the ones I got for my birthday. I had all these on my wish list. This is not what I thought it would be at all. This one didn't turn out to be nearly as good as I thought it would be. I thought it would be mandalas that had the characters in them, or had the stars, or the, different shapes in them, but it's basically just really crappy generic mandalas with like the characters printed over them. So, do you color the mandala throughout the whole character, or do you just color the characters the right color they're supposed to be? Like, I don't get that. There's probably very few in here that I actually would color. I mean, this is one that might be more like a mandala style, but these are just really generic, not very good character prints. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend this one if you're looking. I'm still looking for a good Mario characters book, but I don't like this one at all. Hardly. So I might just take a few of the pages out and give this one to one of my cousins or something. And this is one that I recently got, that I had on my wish list for a while because I really wanted it. I really liked the picture that's on the front. I really was looking for that style of animated character book to color. And being an atheist, of course, it's amusing, just to have something like that. It's not something that makes me cringe or anything because I'm not religious anymore, but it's pretty cool. I got this picture to color, and the backs have these designs, and then like a barcode to scan if you want the t-shirt with that design on it. So it's really cool because you can get a lot of these designs on t-shirts, and there's just several different kind of funky. I didn't even notice it said weed. That's funny. Kind of funky, just off the wall, like Spencer Gifts type of pictures that you would get on shirts, and they have like funny sayings on the side. I have a few atheist YouTubers that I know would love this book, and it would be really cool if I could send them one. I think they would get a kick out of it. I love sending other people stuff too. It's something I've always done. I think there's probably half of these pictures that I would like to color in here. They're pretty cool. Cartoony stuff. I don't know how that got in there. That's cute too. Pizza cat. And it's got like a really cool, like waxy cover on it too. I like that. It's kind of different. And this is one I've had since I was a kid, and I colored a few pages out of it when I was younger with colored pencils. It's an animated Christian cartoon movie that came out when I was younger, and I was really into it when I was younger because I was really in a really religious household, so we watched a lot of that stuff. I liked the music a lot. It's like a storybook with some of the pictures in it from the movie. I colored these when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 12 or something. Wasn't very old. I apparently start a lot of things and never finish them, just like a lot of my videos and crap. And then here's one that I got, one of the first adult coloring books I got, because I was looking for steampunk themed kind of pin-up pictures like that. This is the only one I started because it's the most steampunk one I could find in this book. That kind of, it's like a time machine theme, so I wanted to frame this up after I colored it. I did this in, I think, colored pencil. I think this is, I know it's not marker. I'm pretty sure this is colored. Oh, you know what? I bet it is marker. I think it's the really super fine point markers that I had before I returned them. I only did, I think, 2 colors, gold and bronze on here, and they had really fine points on them. So I could get into these little tiny spots, which is going to be kind of tricky to do. I don't know if I have super fine points now, because the alcohol markers are pretty big, but I'll have to see. Some of these are hit and miss in here. There's probably only about 1/3 of the pictures I would color in here. And they're pretty detailed, so they would take a while. There's another Grimm Fairy Tales book that has more steampunk themed pictures in it that I want to get someday. This is a cool one with the Day of the Dead paint. This is the other one I wanted to color next, because I really like rangers with archer bows and arrows, and I like her whole steampunk getup is really cool. She's got like a crossbow gun thing, actually 2. It's pretty cool. I like that picture. So, moving on. This is one of the cutesy little doodle design books that they have. They've got like 5 different ones. This is one of the ones that's more like a relaxing type of a Zen doodle or whatever it's called. And actually, what is this the one I colored? Oh, you know what? I think it is. Yep. Okay, here's the one I was looking for earlier that I already, wait. Nope, never mind. That's just the backing page. You can kind of see it. That's the page I had behind it when I colored it with the alcohol markers. So that's why you can kind of see it. It was a panda, and he was wearing like a NASA a vintage looking spacesuit, and there were just a bunch of little animals flying around him. So that's one that I actually posted the picture of it on my Twitter. So I always put pictures up after I finish one on my Twitter. I don't have an Instagram. I don't think I ever did have one, but I prefer not to have 10 different social media accounts because it would be too hard to keep up with. But these are pretty cool, funky, cute Zendoodle things to color. That one's pretty cool. And this is a cool kitty cat's castle one that I'd probably color next. Next, we have the Stoner coloring book. I actually had like 2 other ones before this that were really crappy. Really crappy design, really crappy quality. This is one of the first ones I got that's good design and good quality. And I like how they're single-sided. It's kind of weird that they're on the left side, though. They're usually on the right side. Oh, I think there's double pages in this one, too. You get 2 of each picture, I believe. It's quite a thick coloring book. So you can color with a friend if you want to do the same one. I think that's pretty much it. That's a really good one to get. These aren't very expensive either. I think this was only like $9 or something. And usually, if you go on Amazon, they show you in the reviews section. There'll be people who show either videos or pictures of it, so you can see what it looks like before you get it. And I'm actually gonna do a cut here. And do a part 2, because once I go over 30 minutes it splits up into different parts and I don't want it to mess up. So see the rest of these in part 2, and thanks for watching. Peace out.